Hi, my name is Karen Campayo. I am a Spanish teacher, and something that I have found to be extremely helpful is setting up a Google site where you can then embed YouTube videos. I find myself constantly searching on YouTube for different videos, and they tend to be very similar from year to year, depending on, for example, if it's a Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead. I usually have one or two videos that I can use for several years, but I either have to go find the link again, or I've copied and pasted it with all the like numbers and letters in Word. I got to go click on that. So I want to show you quickly how this might make your life a little bit easier. So it's kind of Google site, but really focused on YouTube embedding. So here's what I have for you first. So if you go over here and you go to your Google Drive, this is at least what I found the easiest. Go into your My Drive from here and click on More, and you're going to go to Google Sites. So this is going to bring you to a blank Google site. So what you can do at this point is very, very simple. So this is what immediately comes up. You might title your page, I don't know, let's entitle it YouTube right now, even though it looks like our homepage. My site name might be Clase de Español. I don't have my key on to make the NA. And then obviously title your site's going to come up as the same thing. Okay, so once that is done, okay, you can change your image on here too, which is kind of cool. I just selected some images, so you might be like, oh, that's a cool background. So let's click on, they all fit, so you don't have to worry about them fitting. Well, let's click on that one. Okay, I'm going to select it. Beautiful. Okay, now that was like 2 seconds, right? There's your Google site. So what is cool about this is I'm going to switch over to YouTube, which obviously youtube.com. One of the things that I always start with is some kind of a motivational video. In my upper level classes, I often have the students find a motivational video to share with the class or in groups. But let's just say that I want to choose this first one.
Generous child sponsors and hardworking families have helped
now,
this a community with the
this often happens, and you can just put approve. So we're going to skip the ads.
Now, few of you know what it is to have something to so scald you, so burn you, so.
All right, so that's the idea. So you find this motivational video, or have the kids find an emotional video, motivational video, and what you can do instead of copying the link, writing it down, taking it, my kids take a picture of it with their phone. All you have to do, okay, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to copy that. Now I'm going to go back to my YouTube, to my website I just created, my Google site, and I'm going to go over here and I'm going to click on the embed. And now what I'm going to do is paste my URL from the YouTube video, and I'm going to insert it. And then the video comes right up underneath my YouTube page, which is really neat because I like that not only does it just have the numbers, it's very easy to figure out which one that you want to use because it has a picture of the video, not just numbers and letters. So let me show you that again super quick. So I'm in it now. This you can then publish. All you do is click publish. There you go. And then this ends up being your website that obviously you would embed a link with the name of it. So you would just copy and paste that, and that now becomes your website. Once it's published, this one has edit on it. But then every time you go in here, you have your videos ready to go. So let's do that again. I'm going to go back over to YouTube. The other thing that you can do with the kids is I often have them, once they do a motivational video, I often have them get into groups. I talk about which video that either I have shown them, how do you feel about it? What did you get out of it? Or if I separate them into groups and each student has to come up with a motivational video, what were different messages? Why did you like yours better? Do you think you would have liked someone else's better? The other thing I often do is if we go into my history, a lot of what I do, now these are things that I just did with my other Google sites is something like Dia de los Muertos, for example. I like things with Dia de los Muertos. So I might first make sure that this is the right one. I'm going to get rid of. There we go.
Of America's Halloween.
Okay.
But a 3,000-year-old celebration.
So there you go. Right? 18-minute video, half a class, period, great. This is the video I want. I'm going to copy the link. Copy. I'm going to go back over to my Google site. I'm still going to put this in YouTube. Right? So I'm going to embed by URL. I'm going to paste my video. There it comes up with the picture. Insert. Publish. Yes, I want to publish the draft, my new one. Publish. And there you go. And then to make sure that it works, what you're going to do down here, see where it says publish? I'm going to view the publish site. And then obviously you'll add pages and things like that. But you can see right there, now I can watch my video. And it's very easy to do. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed how to use YouTube. I gave you a couple quick verbal examples, but then how to find those videos. And the kids can do the same thing. If either they create their own site or if they send you their link, you can put them all on your website for them to view. So just some suggestions of how easy that is. And I think how this is going to formulate for me, how easy it is for me to quickly find my videos that I want to keep and